If you're over 60, your eyesight could be slipping faster than it should, and most seniors don't even realize why. But for less than $4, there's something you can make at home, something I call the Super Serum, that could quietly support your vision night after night. And no, it's not a supplement, a scam, or something you have to buy. I'll show you exactly what it is and how to make it, starting now. If you're over 60, your eyesight could be slipping faster than it should, and most seniors don't even realize why. But here's the part no one's telling you. There's a simple drink, something you can make at home for less than $4, that gently supports your eyesight while you sleep. I call it the Super Serum. And no, it's not a gimmick. It's not a pill. It's not one of those shady ads with cartoon eyeballs and miracle claims. This is a warm, comforting drink made from ingredients backed by real science. Things shown to support your retina, your tear film, and even the tiny vessels that feed your eyes with nutrients. I've spoken with dozens of health professionals, optometrists, and older adults about this exact topic. And what they all agree on is this: how you care for your eyes at night determines how well they function during the day. That's where this drink comes in. It combines plant-based omega-3s, eye-protecting antioxidants, gentle anti-inflammatories, and a few ingredients most people forget, all working together to give your aging eyes the quiet support they need. It's not magic, but it's powerful. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's in it, why it works, and how to make it in under 5 minutes. You ready? Let's dive into the ingredients that make this $4 Super Serum one of the easiest and smartest things you can do for your eyes right now. What is a Super Serum? Now, what exactly is this Super Serum? Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not some fancy bottle you find in a health food store. It's not expensive, and it's definitely not a supplement with a label you can't pronounce. This is just a warm, cozy drink you make at home using real ingredients you can find in any kitchen cupboard. It takes less than 5 minutes to prepare, and it's made of simple nutrients that your eyes genuinely need. Why the name? Because when you combine the right foods with the right science, you get something surprisingly powerful. This drink supports the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, helps reduce inflammation that causes blurry vision, and gives your body the building blocks it needs to protect the sensitive parts of your eyes while you sleep. It's gentle, it's natural, but it's also backed by solid research. And here's the kicker. Most people never think of these ingredients as eye food. They're things we usually overlook, things we forget about. But together, they create something I call your bedtime armor. Something that quietly protects your vision while the rest of you is asleep. Now in a second, I'll break down the first core ingredient. But I'll warn you, it's not something most seniors are using right now, and that's part of the problem. Let's talk about it. Ingredient 1. The first ingredient in our Super Serum? Chia seeds. Yep, those tiny little black seeds you've probably seen in the health aisle but maybe never touched. Don't let their size fool you. These things are powerhouses, especially for your eyes. Here's why they matter. Chia seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically something called ALA. And that matters because omega-3s are like eye lube. They help keep the retina protected, the eye surface moist, and the tiny blood vessels flowing properly. In fact, one eye specialist I spoke to put it this way: most seniors don't have a vision problem. They have a circulation and inflammation problem that's showing up in their eyes. And chia seeds help with both. When you soak them in warm liquid, they swell up like soft little pearls, almost like a jelly. That texture might seem strange, but it's actually really good for you. It slows digestion, keeps your blood sugar stable overnight, and helps your body absorb nutrients gently while you sleep. Think of them like tiny sponges, holding moisture and nutrients, and delivering them slowly to your system. And because your eyes are made of some of the most delicate tissues in the entire body, that kind of steady support is priceless. I usually use about 1 to 2 teaspoons soaked in warm almond milk for 10-15 minutes. They disappear right into the drink, and your eyes will thank you in the morning. But that's just the start. Because the next ingredient doesn't just support your vision, it helps your eyes feel less dry, less gritty, and more comfortable day after day. Let's talk about that one next. Ingredient 2. The second ingredient in our Super Serum, ground flaxseed. Now, flaxseed might sound like bird food, but for seniors, it's one of the best little secrets for eye comfort, especially if you ever wake up with dry, tired, or sticky eyes. Here's what makes it so powerful. Flax seeds are packed with plant-based omega-3s, just like chia seeds. But they also have a unique compound that helps support the tear film. That's the thin layer that keeps your eyes moist, smooth, and protected from irritation. Think of it like this. If your eyeball was a car windshield, the tear film is the water that keeps the wipers gliding cleanly. No tear film? You're scraping and grinding. But with the right nutrients, that layer stays smooth and hydrated. One senior I spoke to told me they used to wake up with eyelids stuck shut. But just a spoon of flax in their evening routine changed everything in a few weeks. Their eyes felt softer, clearer, and less irritated in the morning. Science backs this up too. Studies show that flaxseed may help improve tear quality and reduce inflammation in the eye's surface over time. And since dry eye is one of the most common problems as we age, that's no small thing. To get the most benefit, use freshly ground flaxseed, about 1 teaspoon. You can blend it right into the warm almond milk or stir it in after the chia soaks. It adds a gentle, nutty flavor and a whole lot of comfort. Now, we've covered moisture and structure. But what about inflammation, the hidden enemy of aging eyes? That's where our next ingredient really shines. Ingredient 3. Next up, turmeric, and just a pinch of black pepper to go with it. Now, you might think turmeric's just for curry, but this little orange spice is one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatories in the world. The active part, called curcumin, helps calm down chronic inflammation in the body, including in places you don't feel until it's too late, like your eyes. Here's the thing, your eyes are full of tiny blood vessels and nerves, and as we age, those vessels can get stiff, inflamed, or blocked, especially if you've got other issues like high blood pressure or blood sugar swings. That inflammation doesn't always hurt, but over time, it can quietly damage the retina, the optic nerve, and the surrounding tissues that control your vision. One researcher I spoke with said this: inflammation is like smoke in the eye. You might not see the fire right away, but it's already doing damage. Turmeric helps put out the smoke, and when you add just a tiny pinch of black pepper, it boosts absorption by over 2,000%. That means your body actually uses the curcumin instead of letting it pass right through. In your serum, you only need a small pinch of turmeric, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, and the same for black pepper. Stir them into your warm almond milk, and you've just given your eyes a natural, science-backed defense. It's like adding a gentle shield to your bedtime routine. You might not feel it working, but inside your body, it's quietly fighting off the stress that builds up all day long. And next, we've got something that doesn't just protect your eyes, it helps guard the pipes that feed them. Ingredient 4. Now let's sprinkle in a little something sweet, but also smart. Cinnamon. Not just for cookies or Christmas. This spice plays a quiet but powerful role in protecting your eyes, especially as you get older. Here's why. Your eyes are fed by tiny, delicate blood vessels, kind of like little garden hoses. But when your blood sugar spikes or fluctuates wildly, even if you're not diabetic, those hoses start to get stiff, leaky, or clogged. And over time, that puts serious pressure on your vision. Cinnamon helps by supporting healthy blood sugar regulation, keeping things nice and steady, especially overnight. And steady sugar means steady blood flow to the eyes and less stress on those fragile vessels. It also contains antioxidants, which help mop up the little sparks that can damage eye cells after meals or during periods of stress. Now, to be clear, this isn't some magical cinnamon cure, but when it's combined with the omega-3s and anti-inflammatories we've already added, it becomes one more layer of support in your bedtime armor. Add about 1/4 teaspoon to your super serum. It brings a lovely warmth and depth to the drink, and it's one of those ingredients your body recognizes and actually knows what to do with. And don't worry, we're not making this into dessert. Though if you do want a touch of sweetness, our final ingredient has a benefit of its own. Let's talk about that. Ingredient 5. Now, I know not everyone has a sweet tooth, but if you do want to round out the flavor of your super serum, here's what I suggest. A little raw honey or pure maple syrup. Not too much, just a teaspoon, but it makes a big difference. First off, it helps the drink go down smooth, and let's be honest, if it doesn't taste good, you won't keep drinking it. But second, and more importantly, both honey and maple syrup contain natural antioxidants that support your body's repair systems, including those that help clean up stressed cells in the eyes. Honey in particular has been shown to reduce oxidative stress markers, and maple syrup contains polyphenols that can help calm inflammation. Now, are they magic cures? Of course not. But as part of a cozy bedtime routine, and combined with the other ingredients we've talked about, they help create a drink your body actually welcomes. And for seniors, that kind of compliance matters. This isn't a one-and-done thing. It's something small you do each night to gently support your eyes, your sleep, and your system. So whether you go with honey or maple, you're not just adding sweetness, you're adding a little encouragement for your body to stay in balance. Now that we've got all the ingredients, let's walk through how to put this thing together, step by step. Making the serum. All right, now that we've covered all the ingredients, let's actually make this thing. Here's how I prepare the super serum every night, and trust me, it's as easy as making a cup of tea. Step 1. Take about 1 to 2 teaspoons of chia seeds and place them in your favorite mug or heat-safe jar. Add a little warm water and let them soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. They'll start to swell up and turn jelly-like. That's exactly what we want. Step 2. While those soak, grab a teaspoon of ground flaxseed. You can buy it pre-ground, but it's even better if you grind it fresh at home. That way, you keep all the oils active and the nutrients strong. Step 3. Warm up about 150 to 200 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk, or oat milk if you prefer. Don't boil it. Just make it nice and cozy, like the kind of drink you'd sip in bed with a blanket over your knees. Step 4. Add in your spices. 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Give it a gentle stir. The color turns a beautiful golden brown. And the smell? It's like warm comfort in a mug. Step 5. Now stir in your soaked chia seeds and flaxseed. They'll blend right in. You might feel a little texture at first, but once you get used to it, it's actually really soothing. Final step, optional. Add 1 teaspoon of raw honey or maple syrup if you like a bit of sweetness. Stir it slowly, take a deep breath, and that's it. You've just made a $4 super serum that can last you for days and help nourish your eyes while you sleep. You can make a batch in advance and store a few servings in the fridge. I usually warm mine up before bed, just enough to feel like I'm winding down for the night. But hey, I'll be honest with you, none of this matters. If you forget when your eyes do most of their healing, let's talk about that next. When to use now. Let's talk about something a lot of people forget. When do your eyes actually heal? Not during the day, not while you're watching TV or running errands or squinting at your phone. It's at night, while you sleep. That's when your body does its real cleanup work, flushing out inflammation, restoring blood flow, and repairing the tiny structures inside your eyes. Think of your sleep cycle like a night crew in a hotel. During the day, everything looks fine, but behind the scenes, there's clutter, mess, wear, and tear. At night, the crew comes in, straightens the sheets, cleans the carpets, restocks the soap, and in the morning, everything feels fresh again. Your eyes work the same way. But here's the problem. Most seniors go to bed dehydrated, inflamed, or missing the basic nutrients their eyes need for that repair to actually happen. That's why this super serum matters. It's not replacing anything your body should be doing. It's just giving it the right tools at the right time, so those delicate eye structures can stay stronger, longer. We're talking about moisture for your tear film, omega-3s for cell membranes, antioxidants to sweep up damage, natural support for circulation and inflammation. It's a gentle nudge in the right direction, and when done consistently, even just 3 or 4 nights a week, it becomes part of your body's natural rhythm. So no, this isn't a miracle fix, but it might be one of the smartest little bedtime habits you ever pick up. Now let's pull it all together. Recap and CTA. Let's recap what we've built here, because this isn't just a recipe, it's a ritual. Every part of this super serum works together to help protect your eyesight, gently, naturally, and without gimmicks. We started with chia seeds, loaded with plant-based omega-3s to help moisturize and protect the delicate tissues in your eyes. Then we added ground flaxseed, a boost for tear film and comfort so you wake up with less irritation or that scratchy, gritty feeling. Next came turmeric and black pepper, a powerhouse combo to fight inflammation, the sneaky enemy of healthy vision as we age. Then there's cinnamon, not just tasty, but useful, helping your body balance blood sugar and keep the tiny vessels in your eyes from stiffening up. And finally, just a touch of raw honey or maple syrup to round it out, support antioxidants, and keep the drink feeling cozy and calming before bed. All mixed into a warm mug of almond or oat milk, all for less than $4 total. Now look, this isn't a magic potion. It won't reverse time or replace your glasses, but it will give your eyes a fighting chance. It supports your body while it sleeps, exactly when your vision needs the most help. And most importantly, it's a habit you can actually stick to. So here's what I'd love from you. If you're going to try the Super Serum this week, leave a comment down below. Tell me what variation you're making. Are you using oat milk, skipping the cinnamon, making it for yourself and your partner? I want to hear about it. And if you want more practical tips like this, grounded in science, explained simply, and tailored for aging eyes, then hit that subscribe button right now. Your eyes work hard for you every day. This is one small way to give something back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.